Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Silent Saturday. I pray that you are enjoying your weekend or your work week and that you are getting what you need to endure, to persevere, and to push through and to be that light and that life that shines for all to see. On today, I want to talk about, and I want to ask, are you bragging? And I say bragging because so many times we put stuff on social media and on websites, or we put stuff in group chats, and we're bragging on what we've received, what we have been given, access to. But are we bragging to be noticed, or are we bragging because we are very thankful and appreciative of what God has provided? Many times when we look at, social media, and, I'll use Facebook, we see people posting stuff, and we see people putting things up, and we see people putting stuff on there, and they're bragging about their life. They're bragging about how great and wonderful it is. But are we bragging when we put it on these social media sites and we put it in these arenas to be noticed, to be known, to be seen, to be, talked about, and people are saying our name, and, oh, did you see such and such on Facebook and what they posted and how this, that, and the other? Or are we really doing it because we're very appreciative and we're thankful that we have been given the blessing that has come into our life? Sometimes when we're putting things on social media, we're putting things into the social arena, we need to think, do I really need to post this? Or is it something that I just need to keep to myself? So many times, I've gotten blessings and I've gotten just because gifts, and people are like, oh, you didn't share it, you didn't put it out there. Because to me personally, that was something between me and the person who gave it to me, or the person who, ensured that I got that blessing. Now, when there's times that I want to share or do it, I do it. But when you're posting everything and you're making it seem like your life is this grand, production, are you really trying to convince other people that it's grand? Or are you trying to convince yourself? So many times we're bragging, we're posting, we're putting things up because we're trying to convince ourselves that everything is perfect. But sometimes people need to know that things aren't always perfect. Things aren't always going the way that we want them to go. Sometimes we don't need to put it out there to be seen or to be noticed or to be, talked about. Sometimes we just need to enjoy and be in the moment with that person, or with our spouse, or with our family, and allow them to know that we appreciate and we're thankful for what they have, bestowed upon us. So as you go through this hashtag Silent Saturday, hashtag hold on, I'm going to put Jesus on that, all issues, hashtag you've been released. Think about why you're posting it before you post it. When you get ready to post it, that's why, on your phone, I know many of the phones have this note app. Write it in the note app and look at it. Read it out loud. Read it read it out loud to yourself and listen to how it sounds. If it sounds braggadocious and being arrogant and cocky and, full of yourself, then you may not need to post that on your social media arena. If it sounds like you are genuinely being thankful and appreciative, then go ahead and post it. But make sure you evaluate with an honest and clear vision before you put it out there, because once it's out there, it cannot be taken back. And there are some people that are maybe looking at you and saying, you know what, they're just doing that to be noticed. They're just doing that to be seen. But there are some people that may need to know and may need to have what it is that you're sharing. But make sure it's done in the right spirit and with the right mindset. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you on tomorrow.